Welcome to Top Wisdom. Today's topic is a grade 12 topic, which is history. I could say it's a Vietnam War. That's what we call it. This is a war that has taken place, that has happened between USA and Vietnam. Some of you, I know you don't know the country Vietnam, but you will know it as we go by. So guys, it's very important. If you are new to grade 12, this is a topic you might write about on a final examination. So it's very important that you guys know this topic, especially when it's explained by me. You're gonna understand everything you need to know, because I only explain the key points and things that will help you get higher marks, because this is me. So without wasting any time, let me begin. We're going to start with history synopsis. Remember, candidate must critically discuss why the USA was unable to defeat a small nation of Vietnamese peasants during the Vietnam War between 1963 and 1973. An outline of tactics and strategies employed by the USA's Army and the Vietnam Viet Cong National Liberation Front during the war should be highlighted. I've told you the things that must appear. Now you know them. Remember, this is an easy task. You must know the key points in order to write the entire essay. You cannot cram the entire essay. It is scientifically impossible. So you must know the key points and know the essay. Main aspects. Candidates may include the following aspects in their response. Introduction. Candidates should critically discuss the statement and develop a relevant line of argument. Most of you already know that. You might have learned how to write introduction, and in grade 11 you might have learned that. Elaboration. USA strategies. Reasons for USA deployment of troops to Vietnam. Villagization and strategic hamlet program. USA and South Vietnam government created new villages and attempted to separate villagers, farmers from guerrillas, of which it was a failure. Gulf of Tonkin Resolution 1964 gave President Johnson wide military powers, resulting in the escalation of warfare in Vietnam. The USA mass aerial bombing. Operation Rolling Thunder. Operation Launch Hand used chemicals to destroy forests. Agent Orange and Corps Agent Blue. US sent young and inexperienced soldiers to Vietnam. USA used search and destroy mission My Lai massacre to destroy villages supported by Viet Cong. This resulted in a number of civilian deaths. The role of the media, students, and disarmament movement in bringing pressure on the USA government to withdraw from Vietnam. President Nixon's Vietnamization policy, including WHAM, winning the hearts of minds of the Vietnamese, was an attempt by the USA to withdraw from the war and save face. The USA withdrew all troops by 1973, and the North Vietnam took control of Saigon in 1975. And by the way, any relevant response is also right. There's no need to write the same things or to write the same things I've read to you, by the way. And the most important thing is to know that USA lost the war. Viet Cong strategies. North Vietnam received military support from the USSR and China, so the Vietnamese and Viet Cong had access to some modern weapons. Guerrilla warfare was effectively used by Viet Cong, supported by Vietnamese from the north, and used tactics such as booby traps and underground tunnels and hit and run and sabotage. Third Offensive 1968 was launched by Vietnamese and Viet Cong against urban sentries and USA bases throughout Vietnam. The local Vietnamese population supported the Viet Cong to liberate their country. Ho Chi Minh Trail, used by Vietnamese, not to support the Vietcong in the south. The Vietcong increased its support base because of the tactics used against the USA soldiers. Vietnamese were united in the defense of their country. And also any relevant response is also applicable. Conclusion, candidates should tie up their argument with the relevant conclusion. So this is how you write an essay about the Vietnam War. You can also add up some things about the Vietnam War. You can also add up, and I will release another part speaking about the Vietnam War, so that you can get more knowledge. Remember, the most important thing is to have knowledge about this war in order to write it and pass with higher marks and get about level 7. So it's very important, guys. So guys, as I've explained the Vietnam and USA war, now you know about 70% of the most important things. In fact, 80% of the most important things. So guys, it's very important that you guys subscribe so that you can get part 2 soon. Subscribe and like the video and share the video so that other learners will get the same information. Peace.